Coming up on Cedar Valley today, junior and senior music students perform required recitals. The city of Waverly adds more residential and commercial options. And Christmas with Wartburg rehearsals are in full swing. This is Cedar Valley Today. Hello and welcome to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Sam Seid. The Waverly City Council amended a 17-year-old development agreement with the members of former Centennial Oaks Golf Course, now called Prairie Links. The agreement will open roughly 12 acres of land to commercial and residential development. The land is currently being used for a driving range. Waverly Mayor Charles Infelt says that the project was developed by Waverly entrepreneurs who developed a wonderful golf course and a nice clubhouse. He says as time went by, though, the golf course became expensive to run and maintaining the club was a little more difficult. Most of the land will now become a residential area.
Now this is 100+ homes. And they're unanimous, of course, in wanting Brent Dahlstrom to purchase this because it would save the clubhouse. He would add a swimming pool.
Junior and senior music students at Wartburg College have been preparing and performing their recitals as part of their major requirement. Students are encouraged to go to these performances to support their peers, but also have an opportunity to experience many different kinds of music. The recitals are free events happening throughout the year, and a list of these events is located outside of the music office in the Bachman Fine Arts Center. Dr. Eric Walkman explained the role of the recital process that begins as a freshman.
We have recitals for a couple of reasons. One is that we have student recitals so that the students can have an opportunity to perform the music that they're working on during their junior and their senior year as sort of the final project for their applied studies.
The Waterloo Cedar Falls Symphony String Quartet will present a free concert at the Cedar Falls Community Center tomorrow. The concert is from 10 to 11 a.m., and an instrument petting zoo will be available immediately after the performance. The concert is sponsored by the Cedar Falls Public Library and the Cedar Falls Community Foundation's Catherine Ray Fund. Cedar Falls Public Library is hosting a National Novel Writing Month event. The event is from 4 to 9 p.m. at the Community Center, 524 Main Street in Cedar Falls. All guests are welcome. Participants can dress to impress if they wish. The menu includes scones, cucumber sandwiches, and a candy bar. Soft jazz will be played throughout the evening, and a funny presentation will begin at 6 and will go till 7 p.m. A most wanted suspect was arrested by police on Wednesday. On November 7th, the Waterloo Cedar Falls Courier and the Cedar Valley Crime Stoppers listed David Charles Miller as the week's most wanted suspect. Miller had warrants for second-degree burglary and a probation violation. On November 16th, the Waterloo Police Department located and arrested Miller. A criminal charge is merely an accusation, and all defendants are presumed innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. Waverly police are making seatbelt enforcement a top priority this holiday. Wearing your seatbelt is the single most effective way to save your life and the lives of your loved ones in the event of a crash. Failing to buckle up is dangerous and against the law. The Bremer County Sheriff's Office is teaming up with the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau to ensure safe travels in November. The Thanksgiving weekend is the busiest travel time of the year for American motorists, which means more motorists are on the road, and that increases chances of accidents. This Thanksgiving, the Bremer County Sheriff's Office will be on the lookout for seatbelt violations. When we come back, Cedar Falls and Waterloo are getting in the holiday spirit. Stay with us. Small Business Saturday is a day to celebrate the small businesses and is held every year on the Saturday after Thanksgiving. On November 26th, the Cedar Valley will take part in Small Business Saturday. Shoppers can receive Shop Small giveaways like tote bags, buttons, and balloons. Shopping small helps you support your friends, neighbors, and other local businesses, as well as the local economy. As a part of Small Business Saturday, downtown Waterloo will host its 4th annual Holiday Fudge Walk. The walk will be from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. on the 26th. Participating businesses include Style Avenue, Arms Hairstyling, and Shop on the Corner. A punch card will be available at participating businesses. Punch cards can be entered in door prize drawings. Santa Claus is coming to downtown Cedar Falls. Santa will be there on Friday, November 25th, it's a week from today, to help kick off the Holiday Hoopla seasonal celebration. The kickoff event is from 6 to 8 p.m. Live musical entertainment starts at 6. Holiday Hoopla events continue throughout the month of December. Check out the website at www.cfholidayhoopla.com for a complete list of events. After the break, we look at what's trending in the Cedar Valley.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid.
A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close.
I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us.
But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words.
These are not my words.
These are not my words.
Here's what's trending in the Cedar Valley.
Take a look under your bed. Find
Aaron
stuff
Jones
under there.
continues to make headlines. Here's what's trending in the Cedar Valley. Aaron Jones continues to make headlines for volleyball. It was announced that the Iowa Conference MVP was named an honorable mention for the American Volleyball Coaches Association's All-American team. The junior led the team in kills with 294 through 27 games. UNI will play their final game of the regular season tomorrow when the Panthers host 8th-ranked South Dakota State for Senior Day. The once nationally ranked Panthers have performed a little bit beneath expectations this season as they come into tomorrow's game with a 5-5 record. Kickoff for tomorrow's game is scheduled for 4 p.m. 7 Wartburg Knights were named to either the first or second team all-conference football team. Linebacker Tony Amstetter and punter Jake Basaric were named to the first team, and the second teamers are safety Sawyer Anderson, defensive end Dalton Civarelli, center Quincy Griffith, and quarterback Matt Seisha. Riley Brockway was actually named to the second team twice, both as a receiver and as a kick returner. Congrats, guys. Now let's take a look at your local weather.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Well, it's that time of year again. Joining me this morning to talk about one of Wartburg's proudest Christmas traditions is the man behind it all, Dr. Lee Nelson. Thanks for joining us.
Great to be here. Thanks, Sam.
So, first off, I'm going to start with the obvious question. What is this year's theme? What's it all about?
Yeah, this year's theme is O Night Divine. It's taken out a line out of O Holy Night. But the theme actually goes a bit beyond that. It's based on the great O antiphons, which are lines that you'll find in the carol O Come Emmanuel. So things like O Key of David, O Root of Jesse, all of these ancient chants and texts that sort of surround and tie the whole program together.
Great. So you had your first mass rehearsal last night.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about things?
It was good. It's good. It's always good to get that first one out of the way, getting everyone in there and everyone singing at the same time. And I thought it went really, really well. Got a lot of music this year. All of the choirs are singing a wide variety of pieces, and perhaps more than ever before. So it's complex music, but the singers are doing great with it.
So several schools do Christmas programs sort of like this,
Mhm.
but to you, how is CDub set apart from the others?
That's a great question. I think it's in many other institutions, the Christmas concert can be more of a concert. Here at Wartburg, we're really looking for this to be an experience or a journey. It's far more than just a performance. We don't take bows at the end. There's no one who stands up and acknowledges all the choirs and all the instrumental groups. We simply let the applause be for the whole experience that we all shared together. The goal is to take the performers and the audience on a journey and look at the Christmas story through a whole different lens. And when you combine it with art and with narration and with the variety of different instrumental and choral ensembles that we have, you get a totally different feel than some of our other institutions. Doesn't make ours better or worse. It just makes ours totally different, I think.
So Wartburg obviously has a great mission statement. How do you think this whole program with CDub ties into that?
Absolutely. Well, the four pillars being, learning and faith and service and leadership. All of those are found here in Christmas with Wartburg. Definitely, we look at the concert experience as a way of serving the community. The leadership found by all the students involved is phenomenal. Obviously, the learning that takes place is exemplary of any great education. And there's a huge faith component. All of their narration is either scripture or liturgical or biblical poetry. So it really takes students of all faiths. It's a very ecumenical program and sort of leads us on a unison journey together through the Christmas story.
Great. Well, thanks a lot once again for joining us. Christmas with Wartburg is happening first weekend in December. Get your tickets now. They'll be going fast. We'll be right back. The rift between the New York Times and Donald Trump may be paying off for the news service. Paid subscriptions are way up across the New York Times print and digital platforms in the weeks since the presidential election. The Times added 41,000 subscriptions, the largest increase there since 2011. In a recent series of tweets, Trump said that the fools at the New York Times were, quote, losing thousands of subscribers, unquote, because of its coverage. The surge is a boom to an organizational set in the recent years with declining advertising revenue and staff reductions. Thanks for joining us this morning. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for more content. Here's a quick recap of our top 3 stories. Wartburg's music students are preparing for upcoming recitals. Prairie Links golf course is selling their driving range and changing its use, and Christmas with Wartburg has begun mass rehearsals and is getting into full swing. Well, thanks for watching once again. Another quick poll here. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for more content. Have a great day, Cedar Valley.